See Istanbul's top attractions in 4 days using this itinerary. It includes the Blue Mosque, Topkapi Palace, Istanbul Archaeology Museums, Hagia Sophia and the Hippodrome. See Little Hagia Sophia, Museum of Turkish and Islamic Arts, Basilica Cistern and the Grand Bazaar. With good planning you'll see Suleymaniye Mosque, Galata Tower, Galata Bridge and the Spice Bazaar. Included is Rustem Pasa Kulliyesi, Istiklal Street, Dolmabahce Palace and Istanbul Museum. Other top attractions includes our Valens Aqueduct, Fatih Mosque, Mihrimah Sultan Mosque, Chora Church and Rahmi KOC Museum. Day 1 starting from Blue Mosque, Sultan Ahmed, through the Hagia Sophia and ending at the Istanbul Archaeology Museums. Start time, 9 o'clock Blue Mosque, Sultan Ahmed, duration, 45 minutes. The Sultan Ahmed Mosque or Sultanahmet Cami is nicknamed the Blue Mosque because of the beautiful blue tiles which adorn the interior walls. The mosque was constructed between 1609 and 1616 during the reign of Ahmed I, who is also buried here. 0.5 km, 5 minutes walking start time, 9:50 Hagia Sophia duration, 1 hour and 30 minutes. This is Istanbul's top attraction. The Church of the Holy Wisdom, Hagia Sophia, began as a Byzantine church, then it became a mosque during the Ottoman era and today is a museum. It is without doubt a great architectural wonder. 0.5 km, 6 minutes walking start time, 11:25 Topkapi Palace duration, 3 hours. In 1453, Mehmed the Conqueror took Istanbul and in 1460 began the construction of his Grand Palace complex which was completed in 1478. The complex covers 700,000 square meters and stands on the same site as an earlier Byzantine acropolis between the Golden Horn, Bosporus and Marmara Sea. The palace became the administrative, cultural and educational center of the empire as well as being the royal residence for almost 400 years. 1.2 km, 15 minutes walking start time, 1440 Istanbul Archaeology Museum's duration, 2 hours and 30 minutes. The Archaeological Museum, housed in the main building, Ancient Orient Museum and Tiled Kiosk Museum are under the same administration and grouped together under the title of Istanbul Archaeological Museums. Please like and comment and subscribe my channel. Day 2 starting from Little Hagia Sophia through the Grand Bazaar and ending at the Suleymaniye Mosque. Start time, 9 o'clock Little Hagia Sophia duration, 1 hour. The Eastern Orthodox Church of the Saints Sergius and Bacchus was constructed in 530 under Emperor Justinian I, 527,565, and converted to a mosque, Cami, after the Ottoman conquest in 1453. It is thought that the church was designed by the same architects who designed the Hagia Sophia and that it was a kind of practice run for the Hagia Sophia which was built later in the same decade. 0.6 km, 9 minutes walking start time, 10:10 Hippodrome duration, 45 minutes. The Hippodrome of Constantinople was once the entertainment and social hub of the Byzantine Empire. Today Sultanahmet Meydani and a park stand where the Hippodrome once stood in front of the Blue Mosque. Only a few sections and monuments of the original Hippodrome structure remain. In ancient times, the Hippodrome was used for chariot and horse races, fighting matches, parades, ceremonies and civil activities. 0.1 km, 1 minute walking start time, 10:55 Museum of Turkish and Islamic Arts duration, 1 hour and 30 minutes. This museum is housed in the former 16th century palace of Suleiman the Magnificent's Grand Vizier, Ibrahim Pasha. The museum holds approximately 40,000 pieces spanning from the 7th to 19th century. .4 km, 5 minutes walking start time, 12:30 Basilica Cistern duration, 45 minutes. In the southeast section of Hagia Sophia is this underground water reservoir, Yerebatan Sarai, which was constructed for Byzantine Emperor Justinianus I, 527,565. It would have been one of hundreds of subterranean cisterns used in Istanbul at the time. The site is called Basilica Cistern as a basilica once stood here. The cistern covers 9,800 square meters and is 70 meters wide and 140 meters long. It could have been able to hold 100,000 tons of water. 1.1 km, 13 minutes walking start time, 13:30 Grand Bazaar duration, 2 hours. The Grand Bazaar, Istanbul. Kapalı Çarşı or Büyük Çarşı is a large covered market where you can shop for almost anything. The market has almost 4,000 stores, restaurants, cafes and service stores spread over 61 covered streets. The market is located in the Fatih district between the Bayezid and New Osmaniye mosques. The market was first established as early as 1455 following the Ottoman conquest of the city. 0.9 km, 12 minutes walking start time, 15:40 Suleymaniye Mosque duration, 1 hour. Suleiman Mosque is a 16th century structure built during the reign of Suleiman the Magnificent. It was designed by famed Ottoman architect Mimar Sinan and stands on Istanbul's third hill. This is the city's largest mosque. It took 7 years to build and was completed in 1557. Day 3 starting from Dolmabahce Palace through the Galata Bridge and ending at the Rustem Pasa Kulliyesi. Start time, 9 o'clock Dolmabahce Palace duration, 1 hour and 30 minutes. The palace is located on the edge of the European coastline of the Bosphorus Strait on the site of a former bay where the Ottoman fleet would dock. It is the largest palace in the country, covering 45,000 square meters and one of the most opulent. This beautiful palace was designed by Armenian architect Garbert Amira Balya for Sultan Abdulmedid and completed in 1856. 2.5 km, 24 minutes by public transport start time, 10:55 Istiklal street duration, 1 hour. Istiklal Caddesi, Independence Street, is a popular pedestrian shopping street running for 1.4 kilometers in the Beyoğlu district. During its heyday, the avenue was the heart of Constantinople when it was known as the Paris of the East. The street is home to cafes, restaurants, fashion stores, art galleries, cinemas, theaters, bars, hotels, music stores, libraries, bookstores, nightclubs and specialty stores. 1.4 km, 21 minutes walking start time, 12:15 Istanbul modern duration, 1 hour and 30 minutes. At this museum, you can see a selection of modern and contemporary art with an emphasis on work by Turkish artists. 1.3 km, 19 minutes walking start time, 14:05 Galata Tower duration, 1 hour. This tower was built to replace the Great Tower, Megalos Pyrgos, a Byzantine tower which was destroyed in 1204 and no longer stands. The Galata Tower or Tower of Christ was constructed in 1348 by the Genoese during the Middle Ages. 1.4 km, 18 minutes walking start time, 15:25 Galata Bridge duration, 1 hour. The Galata Bridge or Galata Köprüsü spans the Golden Horn, a naturally inlet and protected harbor in the Bosphorus River where it meets the Sea of Marmara. The Golden Horn Inlet divides the land forming a peninsula which is home to Old Istanbul, former Byzantium, and the Seraglio Point and the new city to the north. 3.1 km, 8 minutes by public transport start time, 16:35 Spice Bazaar duration, 1 hour. Mısır Çarşısı or the Egyptian Market is one of Istanbul's largest bazaars and second in fame only to its neighbor the Grand Bazaar. The Spice Market is situated in the Eminönü neighborhood of Fatih district at the southern end of the Galata Bridge near the docks. Please like and comment and subscribe my channel. 0.2 km, 2 minutes walking start time, 17:35 Rustem Pasa Kulliyesi duration, 45 minutes. This mosque, Cami, complex, Kulliyesi, is often overlooked by tourists but is one of the most beautiful of the Istanbul mosques. The mosque was originally constructed in 1560. It stands in the Eminönü district near the Golden Horn. Day 4 starting from Rahmi Koç Museum through the Chora Church and ending at the Sazayed Mosque. Start time, 10 o'clock Rahmi Koç Museum duration, 1 hour and 30 minutes. This industrial museum focuses on the history of transportation, industry and communications in Turkey. It is named after one of the members of the wealthiest families in Turkey who was behind the establishment of the museum. The museum is located on the north shore of the Golden Horn in Haskoy, on the water's edge. 2.4 km, 29 minutes walking start time, 12 o'clock Chora Church duration, 1 hour. The first church which stood here was constructed in the 4th century as the Church of the Holy Saviour outside the walls. The name, Chora, means, in the country, as the church was outside the old city walls in the countryside. 0.9 km, 12 minutes walking start time, 13:10 Mihrimah Sultan Mosque duration, 45 minutes. This is a small mosque but one of the most beautiful in the city and often overlooked by tourists. It was constructed during the Ottoman era in the Edirnekapi neighborhood on one of the city's 7 hills. The mosque was designed by Mimar Sinan, chief Ottoman architect and civil engineer to 3 sultans, who was also responsible for about 300 other important structures. 2.2 km, 26 minutes walking start time, 1420 Fatih Mosque and complex duration, 45 minutes. The Fatih complex was constructed under Sultan Mehmed II in 1453. The large complex consists of several structures including 8 madrasa or study rooms dedicated to San-i-Seaman religious learning, the mosque, a hospice, Turkish bath, library, bazaar and tombs. 0.8 km, 10 minutes walking start time, 1515 Valens Aqueduct duration, 30 minutes. This is a Roman-era water conduit which brought water to Constantinople for hundreds of years. The aqueduct was originally constructed by Roman Emperor Hadrian sometime during his reign from 117 to 138. Later, the aqueduct we see today was restored and built on the ancient structure between 368 and 375 AD and named Valens after the Roman emperor at the time. 1 km, 13 minutes walking start time, 1600 Shzade Mosque duration, 1 hour. The Sazade Cami Mosque complex, Kulliyesi, was built in the 16th century in the Fatih district on one of Istanbul's famous 7 hills. The mosque was built during the reign of Suleiman the Magnificent in memory of his favorite son, Sazade Mehmed, who died in 1543. For this reason, the mosque is sometimes referred to as the Prince's Mosque. The mosque was designed by famed Ottoman architect Sinan. Please like and comment and subscribe my channel.